trying to get onto my day, so I'm just going to do this one as my last one. Just wanted to start out saying, first off, it's just a general read. You're not all making decisions on a Wednesday, that kind of thing. So for sure, this is going to resonate differently for all of you. The only thing that I do see as an impactful card here for the month, and I don't have it pulled out yet, but you'll see it when I bring it forward. I just ran out of room. Is the Tower card. Now, the Tower card is followed up with something more positive in around abundance, so don't be fully alarmed by that. It is a change of some sort for sure. But I want you to know that regardless, life was never, ever, ever going to be always the same. There's always going to be a flux of change. So it's how do you navigate through the changes, and in the best way possible. So anyway, we're going to just kind of start in here. So what I see here was, again, starting with the Three of Pentacles. That is a card that speaks to kind of upscaling something. So it does require collaboration, teamwork, a group effort collectively to sort of make something, move forward in terms of a skill or a goal, shared goal, anything like that. But you're kind of pulling everybody together to make something work. That is your community, and they are trying to work harmoniously with you. Now, with the Wheel of Fortune as your follow-up card, and again, I guess it's not fully in view. Let me just shift it. So with the Wheel of Fortune as your follow-up card here, this does indicate that you do have something that's moving in your favor that is of assistance. It is followed up by the Page of Wands. There's some good news coming in, but there's also a bit of competition, or possibly around a child or a younger person, but there is something there that's a bit restrictive. So we're going to start off with, again, Wheel of Fortune is something is cyclical here. So there's a bit of a change, there's a faded change. It is something that's still positive in your favor. But sometimes the Wheel of Fortune makes us feel like something's out of control in our life. But it is followed up by the Page of Wands. So know that it's good luck information that's turning in your favor. But of course, there is still a little bit of a rocky surface there, like some competitive energy, conflict, or struggle. Possibly in around this King of Wands. So there could be somebody here, the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius kind of energy that's coming in. Somebody who represents as somebody who's outgoing, dynamic, usually has more of a... draws a lot of attention to themselves, that kind of thing. So there is something around that kind of speaks to there being a little bit of struggle for dominance or something like that. But either way, whatever the differing opinion or challenge, just know that you will be required to kind of assert yourself, but in a way that ultimately grows the connection. So I don't feel like this is, because this is dealing with people that are collectively, working with you. So that's why I say it feels like it needs to be dealt with in a way where there is some way of keeping the situation in a positive, in the spirit of cooperation. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So that there's a willingness to find some kind of common ground there, despite that competitive energy. Now, the King of Wands, like I said, it embodies a leadership or a vision or having some kind of inspirational drive and a sense of purpose. But when it collaborates with that Three of Pentacles, it does emphasize the importance of working with others. So again, it's leadership brought to a vision and taking charge of the situation, but collaboration is the key. And that is your ability to inspire, or somebody else's ability to inspire or lead others and contribute to the whole. So again, you might be relying on expertise of those around you to sort of assist you at this time. Just know that it's a new opportunity and it speaks to taking action in a positive way, but don't disrupt that boat here, because it is like, remain flexible, because it's something here that is a bit of an unexpected shift. And again, it could indicate that there's a bit of conflict around it with somebody who's possibly in a leadership role or in control of something, but just take it with authority, grace, and confidence, that kind of thing. Focus on the bigger picture. Now, the Page of Wands is the good news. It's an enthusiastic card, and it does kind of give you the advice to approach something, with that ability to be inspirational. Don't be afraid to be inspirational with your ideas or move forward with an idea, that kind of thing, because I feel like that somehow is going to help you to guide you through any turbulence this month. And again, I still feel like lead with the vision with the King of Wands, and ideas really, really matter. Approaching the situation this month with more enthusiasm or curiosity, and certainly moves in the direction of creative solutions. Three of Pentacles, like I said, still need that teamwork, still have to have like a group of people navigating toward, making something happen. But the Fool card is also coming up here with the Temperance. So whether this is you or somebody else in your sphere, I would still say this is somebody who is thinking of going in a new direction with something. They want to step out into a new phase, and it's kind of something that will have to unfold over time. The Temperance card is something that's a little longer of a phase. It might be something that kind of spans out, like I say, very slow, methodical, because it's something that remains balanced. So it has to be something that takes time to unfold. But either way, it's a fresh start and a willingness to go along with this fresh start, because it is actually grounded in stable, long lasting kind of energy. So I do feel like there is going to be possibly a little bit of a need to compromise to sort of find some middle ground there. But I still feel like the harmony is what's important there, and keeping a moderate, middle of the road sort of mindset, and able to keep it stable and long lasting. Because if you're supporting somebody else in a situation, they need your support, and if they're supporting you, you need their support. It's that kind of thing, key elements that kind of keep things harmonized. So to force it is really what I'm saying there. Trust the process. There will be natural flow with that Fool card. So again, things will develop at their own pace because it is flowing naturally with the Temperance card. It'll show up in a balanced way, however it executes itself. So again, despite the fact that it's a new adventure or a new experience, it is still going to show up in a very slow, methodical, way that will just naturally unfold. So it will be something that you and your partner or those around you will value over time, but there is a healing that goes with that new energy as well. And it does indicate that it's fresh start, like I say, but it's also a journey that has some wisdom that goes with it, because the understanding of forgiveness with the Temperance card. Now, there is also something, again, it's a cooperation card as well. So, where both people feel pretty secure. And so there is that energy for compromise and understanding, and, balance out the imbalances. Now, we're into the energy of, let's see here. The Knight of Swords, I'll kind of swing it over this way. So we've got the Knight of Swords coming in here as well. That's some quick communication of some sort that's coming in. So again, I feel like there is energy that comes in with the Knight of Swords is a quick decision as well. So there's a need for possibly a quick decision, but it just feels like there is something here that is a milestone and working towards stability, but there's some kind of, immediate energy with the Knight of Swords that kind of picks things up and surges it forward. And it is followed up by the Three of Wands and the Judgment card. So I'll bring that over this way. Okay, so again, it's Knight of Swords, Three of Wands, Judgment card is out here as well. So, I mean, overall, I just feel like there's some kind of information or something that's at play that comes in immediately. And then with the Judgment, there's some kind of a decision about how to manage one's responsibilities, especially when it's followed up by we've got the Four of Wands. It's impacting the family. It's impacting the stability of the home. It does cause a little bit of emotional upset, but the Two of Pentacles means you're finding a way to balance it out. So whether you know it or not, there's some kind of old pattern. Excuse me, sorry guys. There is something here that is coming up with the Five of Cups, where you need to let go of past disappointment or a loss. It's an unfortunate situation, but acknowledge your emotions. Don't let them control your future. Transformation is available here, and you can choose to embrace it, because we are looking at the Judgment card. But either way, it's a focus on stability and the celebration of that connection, of all your connections here, because you're still continuing to build a foundation of support, and there's celebration in those connections. So that is those connections that are going to help you overcome any turbulence. Just remain patient, trust the process, the efforts will pay off. Progress is being made, and there's a long-term goal at hand here. So just stay focused on that. Good things will come. And again, even though you're feeling a little bit of upset, disappointed that something didn't go in one direction, just know that whatever the upheaval is that's coming in here with the Tower, the bit of shift, just that the Empress, the Lovers, as well as the Page of Pentacles is coming in here. So there's going to be a reestablishment of everything. And hi, Ancient Trees. Oh, I don't know what the static sound is. My phone is pretty full, and that might be what the issue is. I'm going to be upgrading it soon here, actually by March, when my contract is up. So that could be what the issue is, if there's static. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, it's just, I'm pretty sure it's just because I have a lot of images and whatever, things loaded on there. And I know somehow it interferes with the sound, so I'm not really sure how to mitigate that at this point. But either way, Tower, sudden unexpected change, And it does feel like it's a revelation, like, oh my God, and then a bit of pain, but just know that you're growing through that awakening or that truth, that tower moment. Whatever it is here that's shaking things, just know that it's leading to clarity and liberation. Also, it is followed up by the Empress, so there is going to be more abundance and something that's going to benefit you over the long haul. So whether that's a family project or a dream or something about comfort and emotional security, it is encouraging you to, stay connected with others, because those deep connections, those partnerships, whatever those relationships are, professional, platonic, family, partner, union, as well, with the lovers showing up here and the Page of Pentacles. There's a new beginning here on the physical realm. It's turning into something material. It's turning into something that's going to grow, and it'll be building the groundwork for your future success. Just remain patient, stay focused, take the practical steps towards your goals, because this is going to be a beginning for something that requires effort, dedication, and a willingness to learn. So again, the Tower looks to be a bit of an upset of some sort. Just know that it is leading you to something that is going to be far more fulfilling. You're going to see that there will be steady progress, because they're practical, measured steps. So again, relationships for personal growth are here, and it does feel like those are primarily what are helping you to remain stable and keep life meaningful going forward in the future. So just rebuild based on that, starting fresh with care, patience, steadiness. Trust the process, like I say, through the changes that you're going through. Change is inevitable. It was never always going to be, going in the right direction 100% of the time. There were always going to be change. Good that you have the support there to help you out with this, community dynamic, or these, whoever it is that's showing up here for you, because that's going to make the difference in your life. So keep moving forward, guys. Never give up. And we'll see you in the next read.